Welcome back, everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Blaker. I've been professionally coaching for 10 years, diamond in all roles, diamond to peak, and today we're going to be looking at some Reddit questions. So in the past videos, what I used to do was I'd read the question and then read what the poster posted. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to read to myself and then I'm going to go over the question. That way you guys don't have to sit there and waste 30 seconds or a minute on me reading what they posted. If you guys like this version better, let me know in the comments below, hit that thumbs up. If you guys would prefer me to read what they wrote, then of course let me know in the comments below and then I'll do that. I will keep their post on the screen so you can read it yourself. So I zoomed it in for you guys, hope you guys can see it. So this person is asking any actual stats for CS/minutes available. So this is something that comes up a lot in my coaching sessions. If you guys are interested in coaching, CoachBlaker.com. If you guys are struggling, if you guys feel like you're doing everything you can but it's not helping, book a session. It's way faster than playing hundreds to 200 to 300 to 1,000 games in one season and not going anywhere. Trust me. So again, this does pop up a lot when I am coaching. How much CS should I have? Especially from junglers and ADCs, mid laners as well. Is how much CS should I have by quote unquote? Usually what you hear is like, you want to have 100 CS by 10 minutes. Like that's perfect CS. You can actually get more CS than that. So that's not even really a good estimate. So you hear people say, well, depends on your elo. Again, not really a good estimate. What you want to do is you want to go based off the game state. I would highly recommend you not following guides about how much you should have, because then that directs you away from actually trying to play the game properly because you're too focused on CS. This is what happens a lot of the times, especially in lower ranks. Players will not rotate. Players feel like, I need to get that CS. And they feel like, well, if I can get my CS, I can carry it. But the issue is you don't carry because you're still in that elo. So really play more as a team. That way, it's a lot easier for you guys to end up winning your games. It is game-to-game basis. If the game is very boring, you're going to have more CS. If a game is very fast-paced, you're going to have less CS. Again, game-to-game, don't focus on that metric. Focus on getting gold income. Income can come from any source, from kills, from farm, from objectives. It comes from any source. So focus more on where you get your gold from rather than focusing on that CS. So Dolly Bongo, I kind of like that. Dolly Bongo asks, are junglers responsible for giving kills to their lanes? So basically, if a jungler ganks a lane, should that person give the kill? Is that how ganking works? No. You gank and get to kill based on what champ you're playing and what champ they are playing. If you're playing, let's say, a Sejuani and they're playing a Darius, I'd rather give that kill to Darius because Darius is better with that kill. Vice versa, if they're playing like Shin and I'm playing Kha'Zix, I'd rather take that kill. Now there's also one more thing you want to think about. What are the odds that that champ gets away? That's the real issue. If the champ's going to get away, you take that kill no matter what. But if you can hand it to them and you're not really a champion that's good with kills, just pass it along if you can. The thing you want to think about here is when you're ganking a lane and you're forcing them to either recall or you're forcing them to, be dead for that timer, you're basically saying you can't farm, you can't get experience, you can't get gold, you can't get anything because you're not in lane right now. That is enough of a lead to give your laner a push. People don't think about it that way because a lot of people are more focused on the instant gratification aspects of League of Legends. But if you think about how things snowball out of control, they all start with something small. The fact you kicked this guy to lane and he lost 8 minions or something like that, and your laner got those 8, that's a lead. And about 12 to 13 CS is about a kill. More or less, it's about a kill. So that means that you gave them a kill and the enemy laner didn't even get one because they got 13 CS and the other laner got none. Plus they didn't get experience. So no. You do not give kills because of that aspect. You give kills if your champ's not good with them, you take kills if your champ is great with them, and then on top of that is the kill gonna get away. I usually still take kills because I think a snowballing jungler can impact more of the map, and that is really good, right? Whereas a 3-0 Darius, they can win their lane, but you're still gonna be the one walking around the map, and they won't. So this post is from Need PC Help in GL. How do I carry games ADC? I like that they put ADC there because every role is different. Right? ADC carries different from jungle. Jungle carries different from top. And so I do like that. And also different champions and champion types have different ways of winning their game as well. Now, I will say that usually this question pops up quite frequently on a Reddit post or even when I'm coaching or in my Discord. Like a lot of people do ask this question and it doesn't even have to be AD carry. It's just how do I carry games? The thing you want to think about is it's not about what is fed. Again, a lot of players focus too much on the right here and now and not what's going to happen later. Yeah, that person's 5-0, but if that person keeps killing the same person over and over, that person's not getting as much gold. And in which case, if you are continuously farming and that person's wasting more time killing than farming, you're going to eventually start snowballing and outscaling them. The best way you can carry a game is by picking the right fights, fighting them properly, and picking when to take objectives. Usually what will happen is like people will boom. They might not type, but you can tell they're not playing as well as they used to because they're kind of upset, and they'll slowly just bleed out and lose. By you not doing anything but letting them take everything, by you not doing anything but conserving your KDA, especially if you're fed, you're basically just saying, I will slowly lose the game. When you are behind, you have to do something to make something happen, especially if you have a lead. So the best way is to play for objectives, play team fights properly, don't play horrible team fights, and if you have a lead, try to push it as much as possible when the opportunity arises. I know that's very short and simple, but again, if that's something you struggle with, check out my site, CoachBlakely.com. Sit you down for a little bit, learn what you need to do, and start winning your games and climbing like that, rather than sitting in the same rank for a long time and being stressed out like this guy. This question is by Angry Hobbit, well, one Angry Hobbit. How to do with losing streaks and how to adapt/overcome. When you're on a losing streak, a lot of things can happen. You could be playing poorly, which a lot of the times a lose streak is not you playing poorly. Indication of playing poorly is how you play consistently. So let's just say I play 30 games, right? And I'm losing more than I'm winning. Yeah, I might maybe win 1, lose 2, win 2, lose 3. That's not really a lose streak, but that is consistently telling me I'm not good enough, I need help, or I need to improve. If you're on a lose streak of like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, I've been there. That's not necessarily saying you suck. That's just a lot of things that could be happening. Maybe you're playing worse, maybe you're playing worse than normal. That doesn't mean you suck. It just means you're playing worse than you usually play, which is how you got to where you gotten. Another thing could be you're just tired. Maybe you're hungry. Who knows? Your body could just not be ready right now. It might not be at 100%. And if it's not at 100%, you're not going to perform well. Another thing is sometimes Riot matchmaking is a little rough. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's a little rough. I recommend if you're losing 2 to 3 games in a row, just stop for the day or stop for a few hours, go do something else, whatever, but come back. A very good thing is to log out of your client. I don't know why this works, but if you log out of your client and you stay off for like 30 minutes to an hour or maybe even longer, or like I said, a day if you're not really tripping, and then you log back in, for some reason, the lobbies that you're with is not the same. It's like the batch that you were in got removed and then got a new batch, and then there you go. Again, I don't know why it works. Maybe it's a placebo effect, who knows? But it definitely helps a lot with me, especially climbing multiple accounts like I have. So that's usually what's going on when you are on a lose streak. And how do you overcome that? Again, it's really just taking that time to stop playing. A lose streak doesn't always mean that you're playing worse, or I'm sorry, a lose streak doesn't always mean you're bad. It just really means that maybe you're unlucky or maybe you're just underperforming than you usually do. So if you realize that you're on a lose streak, chill. If you are losing consistently over a course of a long period, win, lose, whatever, but you're losing more than you're winning, that is when you need help. That's when you need to improve. That's when you need to see somebody. So I hope that helped. That is going to be my last question for today. I don't want the video to be too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, do you guys like when I break it up like this? Or do you guys like when I read the full post and give you guys that info? I try to have it up so you guys can read it yourself. Maybe you guys want to pause it and read it yourself. But I'm reading it to myself and then I'm just kind of answering the question without you noticing that I'm reading. So let me know what you guys like in the comments below. I will be doing more of these. I actually want to do another one tomorrow or something like that. I don't know why, but I just want to keep answering these questions. And if you guys had any questions, whether you want to DM me so that way I can put it in my video, or maybe you want to write it on Reddit and then maybe I'll see it, but whatever you guys want to do. And of course, again, if you guys are struggling in your games, if you guys are feeling like you're not winning, if you guys are not where you guys want to be, if you guys feel like you deserve a higher rank but you just can't get there, book that session at CoachBlakely.com and start reaching your goals. Start being at the rank you deserve to be and really start making League of Legends more fun, because it's a lot more fun playing in the higher ranks than it is playing in the lower ranks. And boy, playing in the lower ranks freaking sucks. I don't know why, but it's horrible. There's no teamwork. Everybody's flaming. People are playing stuff they don't know. People are playing roles they don't know. It's very horrible. The skill gaps are everywhere. I don't really like it myself. But again, I'm a high elo player, so maybe I'm not used to that type of like mentality and that type of like cesspool. But I promise you, if you guys climb out of that, you guys will have a lot more fun playing League of Legends. I really do understand why a lot of players are like, don't play League of Legends. It's because a lot of players are in lower ranks, and lower ranks is horrible. So thank you guys for watching. Peace, peace, late. Have a good rest of your day or night. And thank you guys for doing what? Approaching this like a coach.